Anthony Stevens with Platten and Ben Allen.
So the 1994 AFL final series is underway. Hawthorn and North Melbourne, qualifying final from Waverley. Hawthorn going to the left. Breeze not a factor here this afternoon. He was one of the players missing when North Melbourne gave them a shellacking earlier in the year. So too Dunstall and Langford, of course. Now a chance. Stevenson goes at goal and gets the first one for Hawthorn. Just the start the Hawks wanted. Plenty of excitement out there, and they're on the board.
Pretty good crowd here at Waverley. In excellent conditions for both players and fans. Kick forward there for Hawthorn by Hargraves, inside 50 metres. This is Archer for North Melbourne. Glenn Archer. The kick off the left foot, nearly taken by Hargraves. Stevens, handball, astray. Jarman swoops on it. Darren Jarman goes for goal. Kicks to the line, and Mickey Martin marks it quite safely in the finish right on the goal line.
North Melbourne yet to cross the centre line. Hawthorn doing all the attacking. Lawrence and Ashenko. Stevenson, Platten playing his 200th game today. Stevenson again off the ground. One behind.
Fairly between right half back and centre wing. His high kick in towards the centre. Platten was up high. Kick from mid-air by Lawrence. Mark taken by Taylor.
Taylor at left centre wing. It's Hawthorn moving again. Shocking kick. Might come to the advantage of Hargraves. Good shepherd by Dunstall. Back to Stevenson, who's kicked 1-1 already. Done a little bit too much there. Schwass has got him holding the ball.
Yes, well, Schwass is his immediate opponent, but on a wing, so he's got to tidy up. Stevenson's having plenty of influence. Fairly
over Dunstall. They both had hands on it. You have to pay the man in front. That's a shocking kick. He's put it straight down the throat of Jarman. Now he's got a call to play on Jarman. Allen kicks wide. Hudson. Well, Hawthorn have certainly started the better. Now Paul Hudson, distance won't be a problem. He'll kick from 45. He kicks, I don't think accurately, one behind. So some wasted opportunities up forward by Hawthorn.
40 metres around from the Hawthorn goal.
Well done, Dean Landy, to get back there. Looked like a certain mark to Hudson.
Ischiko gets it down. Kick smothered by Ross Smith. Tackle by Platten on Fairley, pretty good. Ross Smith going nowhere. Chance for Scholl. No. Yes, eventually Taylor slaps it on his foot and kicks a goal. Well, a miraculous kick for goal by Jason Taylor. Close to the boundary line. The Hawthorn fans are on fire. He's happy, and the Hawks get their second. They lead by 14 points.
Great goal by Jason Taylor from the boundary. Allen from Lawrence's tap. Platten, Jarman, Cooper. Kick only travels about 4 metres. Hawthorn fans yelling for holding the ball. Spinning out as Nichols. He was caught too high and will take the free kick. Umpire says play on. Langford in front. Might be a free kick to Carey for a shepherd. The advantage is played. Blakey goes at goal and just kicked behind. North Melbourne's first score. It's Stephen Lawrence, who gives it to his captain. Langford past Jarman, on to Collins. Over 150 consecutive games. Back to Jarman, clear of Crocker.
Jarman's kick goes in towards the centre. It's gathered there by Craig Scholl. Scholl's left foot kick towards half forward. Carey. Too big, too strong there for Collins. At least Collins made a bit of a contest of it. Carey plays on, kicks to the front of the goals. Again, failure to take the mark. Here's Lawrence. Tries to get it out, but it's Longmire. Hell didn't have the football, appealing for the free kick. Langford composed, gets it to McGuinness. McGuinness does to Cooper. Cooper goes in turn to Platten. The Hawks are out of trouble. Platten from 50 metres. Kicks into the centre. Archer can't take the mark. Gowers does well. Tries to tap it to Pritchard's advantage. He does well. Platten covers some territory. Kicks to left half forward. Punched away there from Hudson by Laidley. Laidley and Stevenson. Stevenson does well. Robs Dean Laidley of it. Kicks it to the front of the goals. Good effort by Martin on Dunstall. But here goes Taylor. Gets the hand pass back. Kick forward by Hargraves was smothered. Stevenson's again. He kicked a goal. Stevenson 2 goals. Taylor 1. Hawthorn 3-4. North Melbourne 1 behind.
Stevenson 2 goals, one with the left and one with the right foot. Man, Allison inside the square, grass cutter, long mark, great kick.
It's their first real positive foray forward.
Won the Coleman medal in 1990. So he couldn't have a better man shooting at goal. He kicks from 50, distance-wise, no problem. Accuracy, 4 points, it's there.
This is McGuinness going straight down the ground. Well outside 50 metres. It's punched back for North Melbourne, taken by Jarman. He's caught. Did he make any attempt? No. Free kick will go to North Melbourne.
Well, they'd have to pay that one if they paid it against the Hawthorn player early on in the other side of the ground.
Taken by Crocker. Kicks to the goal front. Mark McKernan. 14 metres out directly in front. Corey McKernan has got the ball and a chance to kick North Melbourne's second goal.
His ability to read the game, just outstanding.
Well, he must kick this goal for North. And he does. So Corey McKernan gets his first goal for the day. North Melbourne kicked their second. Hawthorn. This is Langford. He'll be nearly run down. Back in towards the centre. It's taken by Darren Jarman. Little hand pass for Collins. Collins is between centre-half back and centre. Kicks it high for Platten. Punched away by Stevens. Archer falls over. Down goes Pritchard. Platten grabbed but shrugged the tackle. The kick by Platten is very good. And Dunstall has taken the mark 45 metres out. 97 goals for the season. Chasing his 98th goal with this kick. He looks fairly satisfied and he's got it.
98 goals for the season to Jason Dunstall. Getting down to the business end of the quarter. Crocker takes it, run down, flicks it out. Jarman intercepts. Back to McDonald. McDonald from a standing start. Wide to Gowers, who takes it on his chest in front of Archer. Martin leading out. Dunstall has to get back quickly. Can't turn quickly enough off the ground. Cooper! One behind.
Back, so Hawthorn very conscious of the North Melbourne skipper's influence on this game. Here's an opportunity for Scholl. He gets his right foot to it, but the mark will be taken by one of the most talented footballers in AFL, Darren Jarman. His kick is short. Hargraves is marked. He's too far out to score. So it's quarter time.
Second quarter from Waverley. It's Hawthorn by 14 points. Shane Stevenson kicking 2 goals for the Hawks in the first quarter. They lead 4-5 to 2-3.
It's chucked off there by Graham. Handballed it basically to himself and then got the hand pass effectively to Allen. Allen is in the centre of AFL Park. He's kicked to the 50-metre line, punched away from Hudson by Laidley. Hudson goes after it again. Hand pass in the direction of Gowers, and wasn't that intelligent play by Andrew Gowers. Gives Hargraves the chance, but he couldn't quite hook it around enough. Jarman's had 11 possessions, but if he doesn't get back quick enough, he'll allow that North Melbourne player to be a loose man in attack, which is very, very important. Here's a mark taken by Crocker, 50 metres from goal. Can he go short? No, he's going to bomb it away into the square. Oh, terrific play. Looks like a set play, that, maybe.
Well, particularly when you're 6'5".
And it was a good kick too, wasn't it? Because it just floated in the air long enough for the big boy to get there. He's kicked one. Important kick for North. McKernan's now kicked 2, North have kicked 3.
2 goals to Corey McKernan from strong marks. The only man that's got bigger hands in the AFL is Stewie Lowe. Out of the centre, Stevens for the Roos. They've certainly lifted in the second quarter. Oh, Langford would have lost it in the sun. Carey, clever tap on down towards full forward and Longmire. He taps it on Nichols, trips over at the crucial moment, tries to get a hand pass out, and the Hawk defender stumped it over the line. That was Andy Collins. So the second quarter, a mirror of the first. And the side going down that end's doing all the attacking. Carey!
Fantastic.
Great goal! Vintage stuff. The Roos alive in the second quarter, and they come back at the Hawks.
Isn't that what finals football's all about?
Well, Archer didn't look as though he was going to take too many further grabs in the game after he missed one in the first quarter and went off injured. Ben Allen. So the medical staff have done a good job there to get him back. Hudson has the sit and marks in front of Laidley. Paul Hudson sees Platten running onto it. The Rat in game 200 goes at goal and misses. Or has he got it? It's close. It's there. John Robertson, and the Hawks are back in front by 5 points. The Hawks back in front, a seesawing second term. Crocker from the circle to half forward, bounce a factor. Langford from Carey, tackle late, kick out towards the wing. King and Stevenson. King goes hard at the football, keeps it in. Graham's there. King beats two of them. Great play. King kicks to half forward. Carey and Langford. Carey takes the mark.
I was going to say before, Robbo, whether or not you might look at moving Chris Langford away from Carey. Gee, this is a great outstanding, isn't it? It's a clever little nudge too.
And the goal to follow it up from the skipper. Well, that's two magnificent goals in this quarter.
Wayne Carey, I think you're a very important part of North Melbourne's finals campaign. Collins does well, but he's robbed of it by Ramiro. Then McKernan gets it clear for North Melbourne, up to their 50-metre line. In front was Archer. This is Blakey, gets the hand pass somehow to Stevens. Stevens, oh, he should have kicked the goal.
He's trying to pass, Robbo.
And McGuinness has got the chance now to defend for Hawthorn, and he successfully forces it over when you would have nearly marked a goal down to Anthony Stevens.
Johnny Blakey, 13 possessions, 8 and 5, but he's taken 5 marks. Carey, great use of the body. Well, he's kicked 2 tremendous goals this quarter, Carey. That was a gem from the boundary throw-in. That'll go pretty close. It's drifting, it might be hit the post. 2 goals, 1.
And yet both teams having trouble kicking goals at that end of the ground.
North Melbourne by 2 points. Gowers, the flyer, only one hand to it. Scooped out the back of the pack man, partially smothered. McKernan, a little gift to King, who's quick. He'll get clear of those Hawks. Has a shot at goal and kicks it. Great goal.
He's played well, King.
His first goal. North Melbourne just getting on top now. 6-9 to 5-7.
Forward pocket, but he's down there.
McDonald to kick in for the Hawks. An important 2 minutes. At the moment, North lead by 9 points. It's taken by Carey. He goes for goal. And what's he done? He's missed.
Carey's in there. Ball paddled out to Crocker again. Still he can't get a possession or a disposal away. Now it sits nicely for King. Surely he'll kick this one. Oh, he's missed from 20 metres out. For North Melbourne, the Matter kicks it off the ground to Rock, who can't handle. Jarman goes in solidly. McGuinness applies a tackle. It will be a bounce. Ian Robertson's about to press the bell for half-time, and there it goes. Terrific half of football. Obviously, you don't give too much hope for the Hawks. Thanks, Curl. 6-12 to 5-7. The second half begins at Waverley. North Melbourne by 11 points. A 25-point turnaround to the Roos in the second quarter. Hawthorn defence working overtime. Now Cooper. Cooper at right centre wing for Hawthorn. They need a mark here. They can't take it. Again, Laidley after Hudson flew. Back to Ross Smith. Unspectacular, but very, very effective. McDonald.
Man in trouble behind play for North Melbourne.
Yes, there is. We'll try and pick him up in just a moment.
Peter Mann it is.
King overran the ball. Slapped out by Nichols. North Melbourne running in numbers down the ground. And don't they look potent? It comes up towards their full forward position. Schwartz goes at goal. Terrific stuff.
And I'll tell you what, Roscoe, that man that is in the hands of the trainers.
That's the reason why. He's back. Oh, he knew he was in trouble, but he went back with courage, forced the contest. The ball comes forward. They run it forward, and a goal's kicked.
And tough encounter in this knockout match at Waverley this afternoon. This is a chance for Blakey. Couldn't get it clear, but Platten trying ever so hard for the Hawks. Gets it to Cooper. Cooper's kick. And getting back again is Peter Mann. Holding his ground. Taylor was in there. The ball spills for Laidley. Laidley goes to the centre. Schwartz. High, couldn't take the mark. Jarman off the ground. Ineffective. Schwartz was all right. So was Nichols. Ball forced to half forward. In goes Archer again and got an important touch. Stevens has got the football for North Melbourne, goes towards full forward. Carey couldn't take the mark. Back there for the Hawks is Young. It goes back in towards the centre of the ground. It spills to the back. Away goes Darren Crocker. Off the left foot goes the North Melbourne midfielder in towards full forward. No mark taken there. It spills now for Allison. Allison's snapshot is miraculous. And he's goal. Allison kicks his first goal. And North Melbourne 8-12 lead Hawthorn.
Proving that here this afternoon. Great conditions for the big men today. You can't mark this afternoon. Officially, you can't mark. This is Stevens. Nobody near him. Gets around Pritchard with consummate ease. McKernan applies the shepherd. McDonald punches. Back to Collins, who's been very busy down there in the back pocket. His little partner in crime, John Clayton, I said before, Hawthorn's best. Nothing's happened since then to make me change my mind. Still he goes, the rat. Dunstall, yes, this time. First time he's actually outpointed Mickey Martin today. And Dunstall for goal number 2 today and 99 for the season. 15 metres out. He's got the goal.
Pretty good. Cooper goes after it again. And it spills out for Platt. Bit suspect. And his kick has been marked by Taylor. Taylor plays on. Player in the centre of the ground all on his own is Graham. Graham goes to the full forward. You can't beat that.
Yeah, very tough to stop that, Robbo, isn't it?
Stand by for the charge if he gets it. It'll be like the charge of the Light Brigade here. They're coming from everywhere.
Well, good vision by Graham to give Dunstall a chance to kick his 100th goal. And it's straight through the centre. Well done, Dunstall.
And here they come. 3 goals to Jason Dunstall. The Simpson, Witten and Coleman medalist. One of only 3 players to kick 1,000 goals, and this is his 5th 100-goal season. He's topped the goal kicking at Hawthorn 8 times, won 4 best and fairest. 100 goals, 46 behinds this year.
Was able to be collected by that Hawthorn player. Now Blakey for North Melbourne. Kicks in towards half forward. Cooper got his hand to it. Nearly could have taken the mark. The ball spills now for Stevens. North Melbourne inside 50 metres. Stevens, the kick towards full forward. It spills back for Longmire. Longmire back onto the right. Gets the hand pass away. Archer from 50 metres. There's no one. Back for Hawthorn. And Archer's kick rolls through for a goal. Archer kicks his first goal. And North Melbourne get the first goal after all the people came onto the ground to celebrate Jason Dunstall's 100th goal.
North in command, as they have been since quarter time. Graham, Mann, Ashenko. Graham wins the football, loses his balance. Dunstall, will he give it to Pritchard? Gets a little heave-ho in the back. Kick comes out of the pack to Hudson, who goes! Paul Hudson's first goal. He's kicked 1 goal too, and Hawthorn won't lie down.
A little too short. Sets it up a bit for Laidley, but Schwass is there to help out. Craig Scholl kicks it back. Towards centre half forward, Longmire couldn't take the mark. The Crummers are there. Ramiro gets it back. Blakey again. Has a good look up forward. Kicks it across the 50-metre line. Punched away by Collins, who's defending grandly for the Hawks. In goes Allen. Allen gives the hand pass. Back to Deere. Back to Ben Allen. Ben Allen is at left half back. Kicks it down the flank. And a good mark taken by Graham. Graham's short kick. Well done. The lead and the mark taken by Hudson. Hudson's 50 metres from goal. He can kick a goal nearly. The ball goes to the goal square. It's going to go through. It is a Paul Hudson goal. Paul Hudson's second goal means the difference between these 2 teams. 3 minutes before three-quarter time is just 2 points.
To Michael Tuck medal here on this ground. Young, a late inclusion for Shane Crawford. Allen to half forward, a bump ball. Taylor, as he recovered from that awkward landing, fairly spins out and then spins into trouble. Back to Mann. Oh, another awkward kick. Well, he kicked it to Hudson before he kicked the goal. Now Stevenson's got it. He won't score from there. Dunstall on a lead. They double team him. Smith chopped in front of him. Clatton, the hand pass. McDonald across his body, won't get the distance. Or will it be there? It's rushed through, I think, from behind. Yes, it is.
couldn't quite get to Shoal, but this is Man for North Melbourne. An effective kick on this occasion. Or the high flyer, Schwass, didn't take the mark. Young, tackled by Schwass, and he's over the top of that player, and the free kick will be taken for Hawthorn by Matthew Young. And being asked to kick quickly in towards the forward line, he goes to centre half forward. A great mark, Jarman, right on the siren. Darren Jarman's got the chance to give Hawthorn the lead, and they have trailed for the best part of 2 quarters.
Just caught him, Robbo, at the corner of my eye. Just made a real definite move to get to that contest and then lifted himself beautifully. Like a clean mark.
Well, you just about write this down. He's a very, very skillful player. And, of course, if he kicks a point, scores will be level. But if he gets a goal, the Hawks will lead at 3/4 time. Jarman's kick, straight through the centre. So at 3/4 time in this qualifying final at Waverley, the Hawks lead by 5 points. They're 10-11-71, North Melbourne are 9-12-66.
These two sides playing for their season. Hawthorn in front, North Melbourne this quarter with what has been the scoring end. 5 points in Hawthorn's favour after Darren Jarman goal right on the siren.
And hold it in the area. Might have been a scoring opportunity.
Well, a ruck contest at left half forward for the Hawks. In after it is King. Pritchard tries to get it to Stevenson. He's bumped there by Smith. Little kick by Pritchard up towards full forward. Punched away by Mann. Kick forward by Stevens. In towards the centre. Tallis. And a free kick now has been picked out. It's going to Hawthorn to be taken by Braden Tallis. He finds Jarman alone in the centre. Jarman's got a player on 50 metres from goal. It's Young. Can he make a name for himself here? There's no one home, so Young goes bang and kicks a goal.
Well, he needed to kick the goal, Roscoe, because there was a player on his own in the goal score.
Good work for his teammates, and Platten just sitting back off the pace of it, finishes up with a footy.
Hawthorn lead by 10 points. The kick in has been marked by Blakey. Stevenson just holding play up a little bit. Blakey now able to run on and gives the hand pass away. King it is for North Melbourne in the centre of the ground. His kick goes towards half forward. At the back, the mark is taken by Mercurial McAdam. Short pass is all right. The lead was good by Longmire. Well, this is Longmire for North Melbourne. He's kicked 1 and he's now kicked 2. So it's back to a 4-point game.
For these two teams, Gowers over the top, Carey, Ramiro, centering kick. They must take a mark. Longmire does. No, he doesn't. Oh dear.
Close to the boundary line. Platten gets it and kicks it back towards the half-forward area.
Crocker being held.
Taken by Crocker. And, well, he took the mark, but the umpire blew the whistle. Crocker runs on. He could kick a goal. Crocker goes for goal for North Melbourne, and he's missed. Well, some wasted chances by both sides.
Getting plenty of advice from the crowd down there. Now get in the Carey direction. Deer comes down with the football. Hawthorn retained possession. Matthew Young, who kicked a goal in this final quarter, on to Pritchard. Darren Pritchard. Veteran from Tasmania now. Martin again.
There's a free kick downfield.
It's going to Dunstall, or is it going to Graham?
Well, it's against Anthony Stevens. The shepherd was put on him by Young, and Stevens then brought Young to ground. The umpire, Rowan Sawyers, I think it was, paid the free kick up the ground.
It's going to Graham, who's done better since he's been moved away from defence. Dunstall on a lead and marks. He's kicked 3 this afternoon. He got his 100th for the season in the 3rd quarter. Dunstall from 35 metres. Kicks and gets the goal. 4 goals to Dunstall. Hawthorn hit back again in this Titanic struggle for the qualifying final. The difference again out to 7 points. Has led from the front today. Stevens, who's been with him most of the afternoon, has also got a number of possessions. They've played wide of each other. Langford can't take it. Crocker can. McAdam gave the assist for a goal before. Will he kick one himself? Yes! What a beauty! What a game! McAdam's first.
Well, you would think that North Melbourne could win the game from here, but Hawthorn, each time North have been in that position, the Hawks have kept coming. Away goes Blake. He's kicked to half forward. The mark has been taken by Tallis. Tallis at centre half back for the Hawks. Goes to the centre wing position where he finds Paul Deer. Paul Deer bombs away to half forward. Out goes Taylor. The bounce is awkward for him. King was tackled. In goes Laidley. He's got the football. Gets the hand pass, but it's only to Taylor. Then Stevenson. His kick. Platten. What a game he's played, Johnny Platten. What an absolute ball terror it's been by Platten. And he finds Pritchard. Pritchard goes for goal. And it drifts, but it's there. It's a goal. An amazing finish to this qualifying final. It's goal for goal. The Hawks lead again by 7 points. 8.5 minutes left. Collins in the left back pocket for Hawthorn. No one on the mark, but he kicks high out towards the wing. It's Jinko and Paul Deer. Brilliantly gathered by Fairley. What can Ian Fairley do? He can kick to the goal front. McKernan in front takes the good mark. Now this is an important kick. Well, usually a pretty reliable kick for goal is Corey McKernan. He's kicking from 30 metres. Oh, I think he's missed. Hit the post. Well, they're very costly, especially in the last part of the game with 6 minutes, just over 6 minutes left.
Yeah, Stephen, good word, forced it. Nothing spectacular about it. There's Schenko. Taps it out. Chance for the Roos now. Ross Smith clearing kick.
Oh, Jarman again. A telling possession there by Darren Jarman, as was the mark at the end of the third term. This is Gowers. Can go straight across the ground. Player on his own is Collins. Carey nearly ran him down. Collins kick into the path of Platten. It sits beautifully. Can the Rats score a goal from this? He kicks it to the square. The mark is taken by Laidley. Now watch what North can do from this possession in the back pocket. Laidley goes out towards half-back. Nearly a mark to Fairley. Handball by Graham. Paul Dean, Pritchard. It was pretty hot then. Nichols. Now Taylor. Hand pass. McDonald's caught. Gone. Must be penalised. Free kick to North Melbourne at centre half-back. Discipline now with Hawthorn. They must man up. This is Scholl from centre half-back. He kicks long in towards half-forward. The contest, there was no contest.
Yes,
it's a brilliant mark by McKernan.
Exactly that, Robbo.
Magnificent young player, Corey McKernan. He's at centre half-forward for North Melbourne, and he'll kick them to well within scoring distance. At the back, the captain's got it as a push-out. Well, I would love to see an umpire in a situation like this swallow that damn whistle. 3 minutes left, over 3 3/4 minutes left.
Too early for Hawthorn to go defensively, and they know it. They must get another goal if they're to win at Platten. Could have almost given away a free kick there. The Rat still goes. Stevens, who's been with him all afternoon. They're both knocked up getting kicks. Stevens' kick is up towards centre wing, and Longmire, long way from goal, has got the mark. Longmire kicks to half forward. Carey!
He wanted that footy. He called for it and got it.
Takes a deep breath. We'll just about kick it from there. Outside 50. Great kick! Scores a level!
Well, that's what captains have got to do. He's taken a specky mark and then gone back and thumped it through from 50 metres. Great stuff.
And the kick-off, didn't think it was going to carry far enough, but deceiving from where we were here, and Carey marked that very nicely. Look at this kick. Great shot.
Ross, 18 kicks, 7 handballs, 3 goals and 9 marks.
And he had a pretty quiet third quarter, so he's had a pretty good game.
Yes. Well, what a finish. Ruck contest. Hawthorn win it. Chance for King.
Free kick.
Held when he didn't have the football, so King will kick North Melbourne. If he goes long, certainly to within scoring distance. He goes to half forward. In front, the mark is taken by Allison. He's been a little quiet, Brett Allison, but he kicks in the Longmire direction. Longmire at the back's got it. Bad judgment by McGuinness, better judgment by the full forward.
There's times, Robert, when you want front posse, but sometimes you get yourself just under the ball.
Crucial kick for North Melbourne. Their full forward, John Longmire.
It's kick 2-1.
He's kicking from 30 metres. I think he's missed it. Yeah. He has. A huge build-up, but the Kangaroos have the lead. The time remaining. The score, 1 point in favour of North Melbourne.
The Hawks need a goal. Remember, there can't be a draw. Nichols has got a good tackle by Allen. The mercurial Jarman. What could he manufacture from this? They're a long way home. Taylor, Platten, collected by Fairley. Stewie goes Jarman. They need a mark here. Who can give it to them? The 100-goal kicker, Jason Dunstall. Can he win the game for the Hawks? Well, too far out, you'd reckon.
But if he scores a point, well, they're back in it. With a minute and a half left, scores level, and we might get that extra time you were talking about earlier.
Dunstall from 50. Won't get it from there. Won't get it from that kick. The North defenders able to tie it up.
Great smother by Laidley.
1 minute left. North in front by a point. Hawthorn season resting, you would think, on this bounce. Can they rush it through from behind and then regroup? That might be the intention. Or can they get a goal? Plenty of possibilities. Can the Roos clear it? It's a behind. It's rushed through. That was the option. I reckon we'll have extra time, boys. Go to the fridge and get another coldie out. We might have 10 more minutes.
Well, under a minute now.
Blakey makes a lead. Hawthorn with the numbers. Gowers punches. Blakey's caught by Allen. Good long hand pass. Nichols at left half back. Spent a lot of time on the bench today. His kick up towards Carey, who can't take it. Will he get clear? He can, the duck. He's got it to McAdam. McAdam races goalwards. McGuinness this time gets in front and takes the mark.
Oh, what a critical mark.
It was a poor kick, I thought, Ross, but anyway, it's easy to be critical from here, I guess. It's McGuinness now, kicks it wide, out towards half-back. Craig Scholl regains his footing, gets back onto that left foot. Can he kick short? In towards centre-half forward. King! Pritchard on the mark. We've got 10 seconds left.
8, 6.
King, you must get the football onto your boot, because if he can't get the distance from here, we have extra time. And look at Denis Pagan. He is just so disappointed that the boy didn't get the ball onto his boot a little quicker, because if it had landed in the square, North Melbourne may have been able to rush it over the line and score a point.
It's going to be a big torpedo, Robbo.
It's got to be the biggest kick this man has ever done in his life to score.
Where's Malcolm Blythe?
Now, if it bounces in the square, it's a dead ball, right?
Yes.
Here's King. He's got onto it. It is a big, big kick, but it's rebounded, so we've got extra time in the qualifying final. And, well, what happens now, Pete?
We take a break, Robert. Extra time in the qualifying final. We've got 10 minutes of play left, so virtually half a quarter. Anything can happen in that time. It's really going to be a survival of the fitter. Ishenko. McAdam gets a better bounce than Cooper. Bombs away. Carey again. Langford punches. McCurtain, who's been excellent. Langford off the ground. Tries to find Gowers. Scholl intercepting. Longmire. Allison kicks it behind. So North in front.
McGuinness to kick in. Goes straight down the ground. Ischenko punches from behind. Gowers, the ball spills towards half forward. McAdam can't control it. Stevens off the ground. McKernan wide. Out to Scholl. Scholl from 50 metres. First blood to the Kangaroos. Craig Scholl has kicked his first goal for the game. And the Roos lead by 7 points with 9 minutes left. 4 minutes in the first part of this.
Between centre and half forward for Hawthorn. Taylor, Crocker, Platten. Hudson grabbed. Stevenson tripped. He goes a goal, but he will get the kick.
Yep. Well, I think the umpire was prepared to let it go. If he could have got it, kept his footing. Yes.
Dean Landy on the mark. Stevenson kicked 2 goals early for Hawthorn. Oh, bad kick intended for Young. It was an absolute shocker. And Schwass breaks clear for the Roos. Allison to take the free kick. Carey, Langford, Jarman. Jarman's high bomb will land round about midfield. Excellent grab taken by Fairley. He's unspectacular, but boy is he effective.
Good player, Ian Fairley. Goes long, straight down the ground towards Carey. At the back, Carey's got it. Left foot snap by Carey is across the face and bounces for a behind.
They all count.
Well, Hawks need 2 goals now, don't they? North doing all the attacking in this first period of extra time. Scholl again, Jarman in front, has the ball punched clear. A bouncer factor. McKernan, whose marking today has been a feature of this contest. Back to John Blakey from right half forward. He's a long kick as a rule. A good centering option on the mark, missed by Nichols. He still goes. Tallis has got him. Superb tackle. Now Carey, left foot snapshot will bounce. Through from behind. 3 goals, 4 to Wayne Carey.
Throw in.
9 points is the margin in favour of North Melbourne. Isjinko gets it down to Crocker. Crocker kicks in the direction of that champion player, Carey, and he doesn't let him down. He takes a magnificent mark. He's kicked to half forward. In short. Maybe should have taken the mark there, Cooper. In goes McAdam. I said mercurial. Watch this. Watch Adrian McAdam go. And he kicks wide. It's Longmire has marked in the right forward pocket.
Tennessee, was that ball out of bounds?
It was out of bounds by at least 2 metres. Watch this.
Tries to keep it in with his right hand.
Well,
kicked inaccurately for a full forward. There's the siren, which effectively ends the first 5 minutes of extra time. So John Longmire must kick a goal here. His shot for goal is anticlimactic. It's a point. So after the first 5 minutes of extra time, the margin in favour of North Melbourne is 10 points.
So we start the second period of extra time. North Melbourne leading by 10 points. Hawthorn didn't score in the first period. They're still on 13-13. McAdam to Longmire, and North Melbourne certainly finishing the stronger. And just about sew the game up, you'd reckon. It's a long bomb. It's close. It's there. It's a goal. And you would say that North would be home. John Longmire, terrific kick by the horse.
Well, now Hawthorn need to kick 3 goals.
Allen, Crocker,
That's his marksman.
off the side of the boot, barely made contact at all. Blakey, beautifully done to Scholl. Terrific football. North full of running. Great stuff. Long kick, 55 metres into the goal square. Carey, can he kick it? He can't. And it goes through from behind.
Well, more importantly for North, they've kept the ball down there into the ground. Now Hawthorn have got to take it the whole length of the ground to score. They've got to kick accurately if they're to go down there 3 times. This is Platten from centre half back. Hesitated, then the short pass is okay and finds Graham. He gets it back. But Graham is there to help him out, but they may have messed this up. Peter Mann has done well to hold the footy in for North Melbourne right on the centre circle.
He's going to bounce it 60 metres out. With less than a minute remaining in this match, 108 to 91. Scholl,
Good kick.
who stood out in extra time. Langford and Carey, well, that sums up Hawthorn's day. And Carey up forward has been predictably magnificent. 11 marks, 21 kicks, 8 hand passes.
It was a deep breath being released.
Slightly more relaxed look on the face of Denis Pagan.
That's a very clever
There's the
mark.
siren. No need to kick it, Wayne. The Roos are home and they advance. If he's accurate, it's his 4th. But the coffin's already nailed up. Carey from 35 gets the goal. The consummate professional that he is. And North Melbourne blitzing Hawthorn in extra time. They were level at the end of full time. 2 5-minute periods saw North Melbourne pull well clear like a thoroughbred in the straight in the Melbourne Cup.